Morning, everyone. Junebug, BMK Amps. Got a Cobra 2 Grand come in for kind of check it over and go through a few things. So we done a preliminary, test on it just to see where we're at. Radio was purchased, I guess, as is and in working order. Anyway, we went through a few things. It does have some upper and lower channels on it. But we got, I just wanted to show the customer what he's got or what I've got to work with before I get started on it. So anyway, our dynamic is wide open, our volume is wide open. We're plugged in here. This cord here is our external speaker.
Take care, easy rider, hello, 059, old road block with the good morning, back line. If your move, 601, got your blue, and I'll send you by.
My other radio showing around 20 dBs. That's Easy Rider. That's a local. That's a local of mine. He's 10 miles away, doing about 10 bushels. So that meter ought to be doing something besides sitting right there. But anyway, we'll go through and we'll get it all straightened out for you. Let's get the upper and lower channels on it are out of frequency, so we'll have to get the let me turn that down. We'll have to get the channel straightened out. So our mic gain's wide open, our squelch is back, RF gain's all the way up. Tone is dead key. So let's see what we got on the dead key. Say 10 watt bird slug, 4 watts, and I'll key it and turn it down. About a half a watt. So about a half a watt up to a touch over 4 watts. See that? I turned it to half. I turned it like 12 o'clock. Should have been 2 watts. And it goes to 6. So let's turn it down to a little bit more. Okay, so the tone is turned down to around 10 o'clock. Okay, now it falls down. So I'm going to key this. Let me turn my mic gain down so we don't get interference. So the mic gain's all the way off. And tone is around 10 o'clock, which is our dead key. So I'm going to work the tone knob down. Falls down to about half a watt. I'm going to slowly turn it up. Looking pretty good now. Very smooth, actually. Could have got some interference from the mic gain being turned up. I had the mic gain up when I was doing this. Yeah, so I turn the mic gain up and it starts picking up. So the mic gain all the way off, it tends to work fine. Half watt, 1 watt, 2 watts, 3 watts, 4 watts, okay? So we can go to 4 watt carrier. Alright, so with 4 watt carrier, let's turn our mic gain back up. Hello. So it does 10 watts RMS. Alright, so we all know the 10 watts RMS, what it should be doing. So we can go to 5X and peak. So now we're reading as a 50 watt slug, which would be our middle scale, 0 to 50. Okay. Yo, audio, 22 watts. 10 watts average makes a lot more power than 22 watts PEP. Yo, audio. Yo, audio. Yo, audio. Yo, audio. Yep. So I'll tell you what, let's do this. We'll put this back into center position. We'll take that out. And we'll put the 100 watt slug in. So there's a 100 watt bird slug, PEP, center position, so we're reading the bottom scale, 0 to 100 watts. Yo, audio, about 20 watts, same as what was getting, 21 watts. And then we go RMS. Hello, audio, about 10, 11 watts bird. 10, 11 watt bird makes a lot more than 20 watts PEP. So we have quite a few issues on the radio to get straightened out. But we'll get it, man. We'll get it, and we'll put it on the scope and look at it and analyze it, and we'll see what we got. All right, brother. Have a great day. I'll keep you posted. Bye-bye.